Hey everyone, my name is Chloe. Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I'm super excited to get started on my YouTube journey. It's something I've always wanted to do since I was in high school. And really it's been my main source of entertainment. So I kind of just wanted to bring that same kind of entertainment to you guys, to whoever wants to watch. The content on my page is going to be super lighthearted and fun. I'm planning on just doing some challenges, some trends, some vlogs, whatever really is just upbeat and fun to do, and I just hope to bring smiles to your faces and make you guys all happy and laugh and make fun of me, because guaranteed I'm going to embarrass myself, but that's fine. So for my first video, I thought it'd be fitting to do a Q&A so you guys can get to know me a bit better, see my personality, see my character. Hopefully it all flows naturally. I had posted on my Instagram to send me some questions that you guys might want me to answer, that you guys might just want to be entertained with, and I got quite a few, so I'm super thankful for everyone who participated and sent me their questions, and now we're gonna answer them. So I want to start off by saying how fucking hard it is to just go in front of a camera and start speaking. I'm so nervous right now, and I'm not camera shy at all. I'm not a shy person. I'm super out there, super loud and obnoxious and annoying, but I'm not usually a shy person, and this is fucking hard. It's so it's weird, it's strange, but hopefully I get used to it. Hopefully I'm not too awkward on this video, and if I am, call me out. First question, are you normal? No. So not that I'm a weird, well, I'm a weirdo, but not that I'm not a crazy person or I'm psychotic or whatever. I'm normal, but I am very out there. I'm a little bit of a weirdo, I must say, but in the most quirky way possible. I'm a very quirky person, and sometimes I'm a lot to handle because of that. I'm super loud, super obnoxious, like I was saying earlier in the video. But yeah, I'm a little bit quirky, I'm a little bit weird, I'm very unique. My friends, they have to put up with me, and they have to put up with a lot. My family has to put up with a lot. So am I normal? Not really, but it's fun. One has to go: vodka, rum, gin, tequila. Okay, so here's the thing. I love alcohol and I love gin, but the thing is, gin is just never around when we're drinking, because when you go out or whatever, you're bringing a bottle to someone's house, you're obviously aiming more towards vodka, because that's everyone drinks vodka. You just put whatever mixer you want inside and you have the drink of choice. And then everyone goes to rum for shots. Everyone's always let's do Jameson shots and whatever, so everyone's taking rum shots. So I can't really eliminate rum because then I'm eliminating it for everyone else. But I guess if this is a personal thing, then rum's fun to take as shots. If I have vodka as the base drink, and tequila is my favorite type of alcohol. You can use it for your base, you can use it for your actual drink. That's the same thing. You can use it for shots. I remember I was watching, I think it was the show Guy Code or Girl Code on MTV, and one of the comedians was the problem with drinking is vodka, you wake up with a hangover; wine, you always have to pee; and then tequila, you end up pregnant. And I always thought that was just the funniest joke in the world, because everyone always says tequila's the devil. Tequila's the drink that's gonna kill you. I remember when I was underage drinking, I went to the AMC and I was at the bar, and sorry mom, we were drinking and the bartender was talking to me and my friend, and she was oh, the worst nights are when I drink tequila. It's when I lose track of everything that happened to me that night. Everything is going well, and then the problem happens and I'm oh, what happened? Oh, you know what? It was the tequila. I've never had that experience with tequila. I feel me and tequila are best friends, and just it's gonna stay that way. I love tequila. I'm gonna have to get rid of gin, because gin's just never around and I don't have that kind of bond with it. So gin has to go. Sorry, Snoop Dogg. Most embarrassing moment my entire life. I'm literally just a walking embarrassment. If you're with me, get ready to just sigh and shake your head all the time, because I'm just constantly doing ridiculous shit and people get embarrassed, but people love it sometimes. I bring entertainment, I guess, but literally my whole life is just an embarrassment. I'm one big embarrassment, what can I say? But if I had to give one moment where I actually felt embarrassed or like some shame, it would probably be New Year's of 2019. So when the clock struck 12, like 2019, and I was going to meet up with my friends at a hall party, and I was wearing a short dress and really kind of high heels. I saw my friends near the dance floor by the bar, and I started running towards them, and I was like, guys, oh my god, happy new year. And one of my friends saw me and decided to pull me to give me a hug, but the floor was wet, so rather than give me a hug, I ended up falling on the floor like this with just my whole ass coming out of my dress, and I'm wearing a thong. So literally I was on the floor for a good like 10 seconds, and everyone around me, and there was quite a few people, just saw my bare ass on the dance floor on New Year's. That moment pretty much set the tone for the rest of 2019 for me, if that says anything. How do you take your coffee? I take my coffee like I take my men. I don't drink coffee. I stopped drinking coffee a while ago because I felt like it was just giving me anxiety, like it just gives me the jitters. It's fun to drink like if you're like just chilling, whatever, going to a cafe and you want to have like a little cold coffee, especially now during the summer. But other than that, on my day-to-day, I drink matcha. Sometimes I'll have two, but I just find it calms me down more. Like I don't get as jittery, it just energizes me, but in like the most effective way possible. And there's so many health benefits associated with it. So that with oat milk or coconut milk, and I'm set for days. Funniest memory in university. So I'm still in university right now. I'm currently studying communications. So I'm gonna choose something that happened like during school hours on school grounds. So it was back in 2018. It was the May exam period, and I had just started hanging out with my current group of friends. So there was a couple of us at the library that we would like study together all the time. And one day that I was there, my friend had just finished his exams, and it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and he comes to see me. He's like, okay, let's go eat and let's go for a drink. And I was like, but I have to study, like I can't do this right now. But he convinced me. I'm like, okay, like one drink and I'll eat, whatever, it's not gonna be too bad. And at this time, I was not drinking like at all. Like I had just started drinking after being on like a complete hiatus. So I didn't have a tolerance there. And one drink turned into 2, turned into 3, turned into 4, and then all of a sudden the manager turned into Lil John and we were taking shots. So we start taking shots of grappa, which you take grappa without a mixer. This was the second time during that exam period that my friends were making me try grappa shots. And I hated it. And they were like, oh, here's some water to help you wash it down. Water does not help wash down alcohol. It enhances the taste. It's disgusting. It's like when you eat something hot, they say drink milk, because the water makes it worse. Water is good on its own. It's good when it's sparkling and it's good with a lemon. It's not good when you're trying to wash down alcohol. It's good to drink with alcohol when you add some lime and lemon and stuff. But other than that, forget it. Do not take it if you're trying to use it to wash something down. It just doesn't work. So anyways, we end up taking shots. I'm disgusted. So after taking those shots, I had to go back to the library and study while my friends were done with their exams. So I ended up going back and was like, you know what? Screw you, calculus. Let's watch Jersey Shore. And that's how I ended up in communications. Would you rather trade some intelligence for looks or some looks for intelligence? So here's my thing. How ugly or how dumb am I going to be? Like if I'm gonna be gorgeous but like I can't hold a conversation with you, screw that. And if I'm gonna be like super smart but like literally just like Steve Buscemi level of ugly, then someone needs to help me out. I'll take my mediocre intelligence and my mediocre looks, and I'm set. I'm pretty content with them. I would probably take more intelligence though. I would take intelligence just so I can come up with something super creative, get rich, like make a shit ton of money, and then I would, with that money, go get plastic surgery and make myself beautiful. And I would have all that money because I was super smart. And I would just, you know, live life like a Barbie. Plastic. Name one fictional character you wish you could meet. By far, Rafiki. First of all, Lion King, favorite Disney movie ever. I know that sounds pretty basic, but I swear to God, it's just such a fucking good movie. And also, I'm a Leo, so gotta stick with my pride. But definitely Rafiki. I feel like Rafiki was just like this chill out fucking shaman that you find on a mountain, who's gonna tell you like, these are your problems, this is what you have to do to solve them, look deep within yourself. Like, he was a holistic person. He was very spiritual and worked with energies, and I'm very much like that. Like, I feel like if Rafiki was a person in 2020, he would be just like one of those like crystal healers, mediums, like really intuitive. That's the type of person I need in my life. That's the type of friend I need. That's the type of guidance I need from someone. So definitely by far Rafiki. He is the best and I love him, and I need a Rafiki in my life. So if you know one, bring them forward. If you didn't live in Montreal, where else would you live in the world? I would probably live in either New York or LA. I just associate those places with just like big dreams and making it and all these great positive things that like are associated with success. So I feel like that's why I'm more drawn to those places. I also just love them. Like, I love how fast-paced and fun and bright New York is, but I also love how laid back LA is. The weather's fucking beautiful, obviously. So I would probably gear more towards LA. That would be a dream to live there. But traffic sucks in both those places. Worse than in Montreal. And at least here we have public transportation, God forbid, but ever since I started driving, have not gone on a bus or a metro, thank God. But yeah, I would say probably LA. I think that would be my #1 spot, and New York would be a very close #2. I feel like New York is like the American version of Montreal, because it's just everyone's super aggressive and super like fast-paced and like in a rush all the time, and I just feel like New York is literally the American Montreal. So what do you guys think about that? Would you go on Too Hot to Handle, Love Island, or Occupation Double? So for those of you who don't know, Occupation Double is a Quebec reality TV show. I don't really know what it consisted of, but basically it was like, you know, there was guys and girls and they had to go somewhere in the world and mate. I don't know. I would probably, I don't even know what Love Island is. Like, I know everyone's obsessed with it. I don't really watch these types of reality TV shows. I'm still stuck on Jersey Shore and Keeping Up with Kardashians. Like, that was my shit. Or like all the MTV ones that I used to play back in the day. Real World. But I would say probably Too Hot to Handle, because I mean, it's a month on an island and you're not allowed to have sex. But that's basically my life on the Montreal island, so I would win. And you're doing it for money? That's such an easy task. Who the fuck would lose that? Oh, because you're on an island? Like, control yourself, relax, do it later. I'd say get the money and then do it on top of the money. Duh. Someone once told me though that I should go on Occupation Double, or they would see me on there, because they were like, oh, maybe there should be a little bit of an anglophone on there and like you would pull it off. So like, I mean, if opportunity showed itself, maybe I'd go on a show like that. What reality show would you guys see me on? Comment that down below. I remember one time I saw a meme and it was like, I apologize for the way I act when I'm drunk. I grew up watching Jersey Shore and I thought that behavior was normal. And I couldn't relate to a post more, especially when I go out and I start dancing and drinking. So that was the end of the Q&A. Thank you again to everyone who sent questions. It was super fun to answer and super appreciated. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of awkward at first to be speaking to a camera and like not trying to sound like a crazy person, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. Hopefully it just keeps coming on naturally as I keep recording and filming, and I'm super stoked to get started on this, and I would like to thank everyone for your support, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, send it to your aunt down in Vegas, your uncle down in Florida, your grandma down in Pittsburgh, and your cousins down. Send it to anyone you could think of. And yeah, I will see you guys all next week. Bye.